Okay, I made it. Relax. Relax, everybody. What's up, Sean, my family, Teddy? Thanks, everyone, for joining. Okay, I wasn't going to do this video, but there was something that upset me. And when we get to number 1 on the list here, you're going to hear it. Okay, you're going to hear the whole reason I did this. Glad you're here, Steps. Thank you very much. You're going to hear why I did this list. Okay. Now, it will explain everything. It's just it's about the disappointment in the 3/4 scale arcade community and YouTubers, and it's about why I don't watch these people anymore. Now, some of you, this may hit home with some of you, may not. I really don't know. Some of these reasons might be exactly what you were thinking, why you've unsubbed, why you've moved on. These are my reasons, my opinions. Don't shoot me because I'm giving you my opinions and my feelings. But I think this is why we've seen a lot of people just leave and stop watching, kind of the demise of the community. Now, I've loved the 3/4 scale community from the beginning. You know, I used to love it in the beginning, and it just has changed over time. You know, when people like Cool Toy and Retro Ralph were doing it, even though I don't like the 3/4 stuff, I still enjoyed what they were doing. They were doing stuff that was interesting. What they were doing was creative. What they were doing, I still learned a lot of stuff from them. Thank you, Stringer. I just got my Wheel of Fortune Casino cade today. I wish I could believe that. I wish I could, but it's doubtful. It's doubtful. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Now, where was I going? But what happened with this community, and I'll get to the list in a second, guys. What happened is it soon became like a business for all of them. And, you know, it was all about the views and who can get the subs and who can get the information first, you know, and it became a competition. It was a business and it became annoying. Okay. Who could be an influencer? Who could get John D on the, you know, on the stream first? Who could get him on there? You know, building groups like the Illuminati, you know, and tried to control the narrative. You know, they took the fun out of it is what happened. They took the fun out of it. Okay. And that's the basis of this whole stream. Now, let me see here. Lie detector determines that was a lie. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I knew you were lying, Stringer. I knew it. Okay. Should we get to the list? Let's start with the list and we'll go from there. And I'm going to show some examples. You know, I'm going to show why I think you know, this stuff, these things, why things have changed. I'm going to show examples. I'm going to show YouTubers. Don't get mad. Everybody don't get mad, please. You know, I'm not trying to be toxic or anything. I'm just giving you my opinion. Okay. Here we go. Number 5. Okay. Love them, but don't play them. This is pretty simple, guys. They keep promoting back in the day and even now how much they love arcades, these YouTubers, and they love them, and these games are all awesome. These games are awesome, right? Yet none of them play them. None of them play them. They don't play these things. And you're saying, I know right now you're saying, okay, but who cares if they're playing them, Rex? They don't have to play them. No, they don't. They don't have to play them, right? But they don't have to act like they do play them and they love them and they want to play them and that's all they do. These people spend more time streaming and doing hours and hours of streaming than actually playing the games, right? And somebody like Teddy, who's in the chat, who plays his NBA Jam nonstop, can attest to that. All the times they were going to play. He doesn't see any of them on there. But here's the issue. They sold you the game. And you're going to say, Rex, well, what do you mean they sold you the game? Well, they hyped it. We know that. But I'll get into more detail right here, okay? Let's take a look at this video, and I'm going to use console kits as an example. Let's just play the video.
But the Big Blue has some extra features that are really nice. And this is a cab that I did purchase. I haven't received it yet, but when it comes, I'm pretty excited about it because there's a lot of people that have this.
Excited.
And there's an online community that's being created just around this cabinet because all 12 games have the ability to play online. And that is a feature that is really exciting. Come on, 12 games, all with competition online, and then a community is continuing to grow.
What? Really? The community is continuing to grow. So now these guys, and this isn't just 1UP kits, okay? I'm not just pointing to 1UP kits. Everybody did this. They hyped the online play. They said, we love them, go out and buy them. And here you are with these things lined up with some with online play, and you thought you were going to be able to play these people. You thought you were going to be able to play all these big YouTubers and play online. None of them are online. And all these things are sitting back there, and you're going, well, I thought I was going to play with these guys online. I thought they were going to be on the leaderboards. I thought we were going to have competitions. No, you're not. Because they're too busy doing YouTube and doing streams for hours upon hours upon hours and not playing the games. Now, I'm going to say some of you do. Akuma Rev does the tournaments. Steps Gaming does the tournaments. This list does not apply to all of you, okay? The only time you play this online, and yes, I'll say Steps, it has a community, when you go out and you do a tournament and you solicit all these people to come and play the tournament. But guess what? None of them are the YouTubers that promoted this thing and hyped up the online community and said how great it was going to be, okay? And it's upsetting. It's disingenuous. It's hypocritical. They sold us on this. They hyped it up. And yet I told people, don't buy these things for online play because the lobbies are always empty on these retro games. The lobbies are empty. Kong does some streams, so does some tournaments. I'll give him that, But these guys don't do it, Akuma. They don't do events. They're not on there. They're not participating in the community. They're not promoting and going on. There's a few of them that do them. Not saying that all of them don't. Okay. Some of them maybe just, the previous people used to just do it maybe for airtime, for subs. I don't know. I really don't know. So that's one of the reasons why I don't follow them anymore. I don't like that they don't actually play the games, that they just say they love them and they're great and they hype them all up, but they don't play them. Okay. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, number 4. Let's go to number 4. Get over here. No empathy, no support. Okay. This is a big one. This is a big one because this is going to ruffle some feathers, okay? When I say no empathy, no support, I know everybody's going to say, these big YouTubers are going to say, oh, but you guys got to listen to this. Listen closely and think about what I'm about to say, okay? Think about what I'm saying. These guys say, I go on everybody's channel and I promote these small guys. Right? And we go on their channels and we promote them. They go on your channel, you go on theirs. That's the last time you ever see of them. That's it. You don't see them anymore. That's it. And you think, oh, they did me a good favor because I just got 5 subs because I went on their show. Who gives a crap about their 5 subs? It's worse that you went on their show and they went on yours, because now all your viewers, the 500 that you had, right? They all see, oh, Mike B, P-Dubs, B Kong, whoever. Now your name is associated with them and the algorithm picks up them and now they go sub to them and you lose maybe 5 subs or 10 subs. It's not worth it. Okay? Mike B gave advice to go out, do your own show and don't worry about, and we'll get into why I'm bringing this up. Don't worry about when other people are streaming, because this is based on the streaming part. I'll explain in a second. But don't think they're doing you any favors. If they want to do you favors, right? they would be in your chats, kind of hyping it up when you stream, when you're live streaming, giving you a view, not coming in there for 2 seconds saying hi and leaving, not that stuff. Not that stuff. They'd be in there. They'd be in there helping you build, get big, get bigger. Not saying doing a show with you and saying, yeah, go subscribe to XYZ. Yeah, go. Nobody goes and subscribes. You get 20 subs. Big deal. Who cares? It's not worth it. It's almost like they're using you to go get to attach to their fan base, right? And have them give them 20 subs, and then all of a sudden all the arcade one-up stuff that you all do, it starts getting into their algorithm, your subs that you had that they didn't, and now in their algorithm, those big YouTubers are always popping up now, and now you basically lost viewership. Okay. Now, it is a good point. That's not the point I want to make, though, about empathy. There was a stream that Mike B did, okay? And he talked about streaming while other people were streaming, and that people were getting mad at him for streaming, okay, while somebody else was streaming, okay? Now, let me just start by saying there's no rule. There's no rule that says you can't stream while somebody else is streaming, or you have to not stream while other people are streaming. Stream whenever you want. Go live. It's your prerogative, right? But also, there's no rule that you have to open the door for a handicapped person or a woman. There's no rule that says when you were on the Titanic, women and children first, But there's a courtesy, okay? There's a courtesy. And you don't want to be that guy who got on the boats instead of the women and children, okay? Now, how does this relate to streaming while other people are streaming? Well, let's listen to what Mike said first, okay? Let's listen, and I'm going to get into the point, okay, of why I don't necessarily agree with what he's saying, and empathy for the smaller channels, okay?
But the Big Blue has some extra features that are really
console kits. We don't need to listen to him anymore. Let's try Mike.
Lately, a couple people have been complaining, and these are new and upcoming channels, that they feel like some of the bigger channels are intentionally trying to gatekeep them or stream over them or not give them opportunity. And I feel really bad about that. Like, I've always been a proponent of YouTube's for everyone. Everybody should have a voice.
Sure.
Your opinion. Everybody should do it. So let's get to the stream part. You guys should do streams whenever you want, but you probably feel, okay, I'm not going to get the same viewing I was going to get because somebody else is going to do it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's two ways to deal with that. One is to talk about people behind their back, get in your groups, and figure out that this is this huge conspiracy to hold you down.
Okay, well, let's talk about the conspiracy, okay? He goes on to say we have a group of friends where we all get together and we talk about when we all stream so nobody overlaps and nobody streams together. With no care in the world for any of the same YouTubers, the same small YouTubers, the same small community of YouTubers that he went on to say he's been on all their shows. He's friends with them all, okay? But those friends don't get the same courtesy, okay? They don't get the same courtesy as this group of people in this chat who conspire to make sure that they're not doing all the streams together or overlapping, okay? Kind of sounds like a conspiracy when you're worried about that, but you don't care about the other smaller YouTubers like Arcades Anonymous or Rascal's Basement Arcade or Steps Gaming who have their shows on specific days. Okay? You don't give them the courtesy to look and see if they are streaming, okay? Now, he goes on to say, just write me or call me, and I'm going to get into one point that you guys are going to laugh after I finish this. Let me do this super chat. Thank you. The bigger boat always has the right of way. See, now come on, Stringer. That's bad. If you're a boater, if you drive boats, you know it's the boat on the right that you have to, that has the right of way, whether it's small or big. If the boat's on your right, that one gets the right of way. Let me turn that up next time. Thank you, Stringer. Thank you. So anyway, and listen, I'm not picking up Mike B. I'm making a point about empathy here, guys. Let me finish the clip, okay?
Or the other one is screw it, do better, get your own audience, and just keep doing it. Like,
I agree.
That's one. Here's the third way, and here's the way I suggest you guys do it. You're assuming people intentionally know when you stream, when people might not even watch you.
Let's go to the full screen. Let's go to the full screen. You're assuming that Mike B subscribes to you guys, all the friends of you who've been on his shows. See, that's your problem. You assume that he gave you the courtesy of subscribing and getting your notifications and knowing that Basement Arcade streams on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, that Arcades Anonymous streams at Wednesday, on this time, that Step streams on Friday at this time. You guys are assuming that Mike subscribed to you and gets those notifications like the rest of us who all know when you stream. And we give you the common courtesy that goes, well, I know they stream on this night and this night because it's such a small community. But I'm not going to go out of my way to look and set that bell so I know when you're going live. Instead, when I don't do a stream on my Monday show because I already have a Monday show, right? And I have a set time. I have my set time, okay? And I don't want you guys going on my set time, okay? But when I miss that, then I'm going to go on one of your days because I don't know when you're streaming. No one is on my stream. No. So now we have a thing of, well, you don't give the common courtesy. You said you were friends. Everybody's, it's a small community. There's not that many streamers. There's not that many people doing shows. I know when everyone does them and I don't even pay attention. Biggie goes on Sunday nights. All the guys I listed. You can't have the common courtesy of looking up a few people. And here's the thing. Just like you said, you guys all get together. You never stream on the same times as your other friends. You have never done it. You guys have all conspired, and that may be a strong word, conspired, but you all got together and you said, we're all going to stream on these times. Don't stream on our side, but we don't care about these other little guys. We're going to stream over, Outrun the Neon Sun and all those guys when they were here, and Rainwater, and we don't care. We're going to stream over their shows. Now, here's the one other thing, okay, about this empathy thing, okay? They just don't put any effort into any effort to being courteous to you guys, okay? They don't. And that's that's the part that bothers me. Stringer, thank you for the $2 super chat. Does ABC ask Fox not to air F-ball during Bachelor? No. And I agree. I said there's no rule. There's no rule, Stringer. Stream when you want, stream you want. The other part is Mike B streamed probably 5 times in the last 10 days. I mean, he's going to overlap you because that's all he does is stream, But at the same time, could you have a little courtesy, guys, and look when somebody else is streaming? You guys all have your own shows. You go live on Monday at this time. 19K's on Sunday at this time. Then the Super Game Room Dudes is on this time. Nobody has any time to stream because you guys are doing it every day, Your prerogative. Stream all you want. But here's the real issue. Here's the issue. Yeah, you'd think the cream would rise to the top. And you know what? You probably don't even want their viewers anyway, guys, these smaller channels. Just get your own viewers. You guys, it's funny. Their shows are not better than yours. They're really not, you guys all talk about the same thing and do the same thing, I mean, sure. You could swap one show for the other and you really wouldn't know the difference, to be honest. Here's the thing also, is they don't care about you, the viewer, because how many times have I gotten comments that says, oh man, I wish I could have caught this live, but I couldn't. And then because somebody else was streaming at the same time. So not only do you not care about the small guy, but you don't even care about the viewer who wants to be there live for both shows. So God forbid when Arcades Anonymous goes live at 9 p.m. Eastern, you can't wait till 10 p.m. Eastern to go live. Or when Basement Arcade goes live at 9 p.m. Eastern, God forbid you wait an extra hour so the community can watch both of them. Oh my God. How nice would that be for you to do something for the community? For the people who want to be there live for both, Oh, God. No, let's not even talk about mid-rolls as. It's the biggest douche canoe. Oh. Yeah. No empathy. Okay, WizDog. We're moving on to the next one. I know you guys don't care, but that's for the smaller YouTube channels who do have a kind of it just annoys them. Like, come on. You know, you guys stream every day. Can't you just look 1 or 2 times or at least get my notification, you know, a day in advance and go, oh yeah, they stream on this night. You can do it for the other guys, but not for the small guys. Okay. Let's go to number, what else did he say? I don't know. We don't even care what else he said. Let's go to number 3. No value, no expertise from these channels. It's just bad. You know? Yeah, Matthew, yeah. Creative ways like sneezing on them or dropping them from a house. Yeah, there's just no value. There's no expertise on anything. I thought these guys were the cream of the crop of the arcade community, but they're not. They're not teaching me anything. Maybe they're teaching you guys something. I don't know. I'm not learning anything. There's nothing interesting. Just nothing there. Now, let me go to this. And
I just told them with my reviews, I don't pretend that I'm this champion gamer. All my reviews are taken from the perspective of I'm just a casual gamer. I'm a fun-loving gamer. I just enjoy playing the games. I'm not comparing these things to arcade machines. I'm comparing them to other, retail level, toy quality arcade recreations. That's my viewpoint. I'm not comparing them to real arcades. And he was like, well, you should say that. You should say a disclaimer in your video. And he's right. I usually do say I'm just a casual gamer, but maybe I don't do it enough.
Casual gamer. That's interesting. That is super interesting that he's a casual gamer. Very interesting. Very interesting. What's up? Chase, everybody. So wave to the thing. We're almost done. I got 2 more to go. I got 2 more things to go, and then I'm done. Okay, bud? 5? What do you want to say?
That's bull.
That was funny. That was funny. That's not bull. I only got 2 more, and I promise. No, you better never say that full word. Everybody says hi, Chase. See? Look at that. Look at that. What did Kevgret said? Okay, so let's get to the point of no value, no expertise. Casual game. What? Who is a casual gamer that has 40 arcades behind them, all the consoles, all the things, and you're a casual gamer? What? Then what is the guy down the street that only that plays once in a while and has a Switch and that's it? I don't know what that guy is. Well, if you're just a casual gamer, right? But the point is then he says, well, I just compare these to other, I compare arcades one up to other ones in the industry or in the factory or whatever. There are no other ones in the industry. If you compare it to At Games or you compare it to, I'll show them. If you compare it to At Games, you compare it to arcade, they suck. But yet you just go out and say they're great, I don't know. Who is this? Anybody do Pokemon? Who is that? Ditto, bro? Ditto? Yeah, Teddy might be a casual. You don't have 50 of them lined up behind you, So I just, to say you're a casual gamer and yet you've been streaming and doing this and it's a big part of your life and that nobody, then maybe I should just not even watch the channel if you're just a casual gamer, because I'm not learning anything. There's no expertise. There's nothing there. Oh, okay. Number 2. I'm going to get through these last 2. All right. Yeah. Well, you should. No, he didn't, because I'm watching here to make sure that he didn't. Okay. Number 2. We got to get to number 1 because number 1's the most important part. Okay. I want to do this because I want to make a point on number 1. Who is it, Chase? It was some Pokemon. It was Ditto or something. Ditto, bro. This card's worth $5 million, says my family. I wish. Then I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. Maybe I would. Maybe I'd be doing it more. Okay. Let's go. So just casual gamers. All these. Why would I watch? They're all casual gamers. I want to watch experts. I want to watch some people who do cool stuff. And teach me. Okay. Casual coders, and it's just disingenuous. It's just because he goes on to say, well, this is why my arcade 1-up pinball reviews were so good, because I'm just a casual gamer and I didn't know they sucked. Then he realized they sucked. Then he sold them all, right? Then he does a video saying, oh, I stand by my original videos of how great these things are, but here's 20 things wrong with them that I discovered long after the fact, but they're still great, and I'm selling them all. Well, what is it? I mean, you can't even get an opinion out of these people anymore. And we know why, because of the affiliation and they don't want to lose base. We know all that. Number 2. Let's go to number 2. Chase is going to be part of the stream tonight. Get over here. Okay. This is going to be a quick one because the community is doing so much better now that few of the people are gone. They're not doing just totally toxic streams, totally calling people names and everything, and everybody's doing better. And, I talked to Console Fanboy and he's doing better. We know that, he's done some bad things, and there's other people in the community that do bad things. But if you watch my Zod Rider stream, I wanted to make this point. None of them, they all say, oh, we don't tolerate toxicity and this and that. And yet for years, when everybody has done something bad to them, or not to even to them or to other people or to their friends, they allowed those people on and empowered them and gave them a presence on the 3/4 community, right? So much as they're still doing it, where a couple people that are super toxic in this community, super toxic to the point of doxing and giving people's information. Super chat toxicity, where as long as you super chat, you can come into my stream. But if you bash on my friends and everybody else, and even me sometimes, I don't, it's toxic, it's horrible. But as long as you're coming to me and super chatting, you're allowed in my streams. And it's getting so bad where even 1UP Console Kits, he's on a stream with 2 of the worst toxic people out there who dox people. That's like their gimmick, is to dox and troll and call people names and give out private information. And he's on their channel supporting them. That's 1UP for you. They have no morals. They have no spine. I can't watch people like that when they have no spine, where they can't stand up for what's right. It's terrible. It's terrible. Of course you can say. Hold on, Chase wants to tell me something. What is it? I'll tell you. Ever. I don't know what he's going to say. This could be good. I don't know. Let's see. Go ahead.
So,
speak into it.
If someone's being mean to you, you need to stand up for them and never back down, never give up.
You hear that? Never back down, never give up if somebody's being mean to you. Make it right. Yeah, and it is like cowards, that are all scared to be people, to fix, what's wrong. So that's one reason I don't support the guys. Remember, this is why I don't support these guys, and you won't see me in there, Yes, if I could get them to play DK, Ray, but never give up, never give up. By the way, Ray, I sent you a tweet, a message on Twitch, and you didn't answer it. You're supposed to help me with my DK game. It was a question about wall jumping. Please check that out. I don't know if you ever answered. Words to Live By the Chaster. So it just bothers me that these people continue to do this, and that's, they just support it, they back it, they empower the person. Now, it's gotten a lot better, and I'm so happy that it has, but it could still get even better. It's sad to see somebody like 1UP going on these people's streams who dox people and harass other people. It's just terrible. Okay, let's get to the number 1, because this is the main point. Man, Chase is really hanging out with us tonight. You're supposed. Oh well, he can't go yet. He's got to. Number 1. Let's roll it. Okay. You don't have to leave. Okay. Goonie say never die. Say never say die. All right, let's read number 1, because this is the one that really gets me upset. Okay, and there's 2 things here that get me upset. 2 things. Ready? Hold on. Let me roll it. Get over here. Finish him. Okay. I don't even know what I say. Let's look at the list again for people who came late, so. Get over here. Finish him. Well, there it is. What's in it for me? Okay, now I want to roll a clip of somebody that I watch, okay? And this is just a point of view. There's 2 points here. 2 points, guys. Okay? Okay? What? Hollywood Polo. Is that the real Hollywood Polo? Somebody check that. I want to roll this
And
one
I
clip.
just told him with
Not
my
this one.
reviews, I don't pretend that I'm this champion.
All right, we know. I'm going to roll this.
Back to the subject. What am I giving away?
This is Megadan.
What am I giving away?
He's
We're
giving away something?
A $50 gift card.
A $50 gift card.
Why am I doing that? Why am I not giving away a game or something? Well, I want you guys to get something you want. You know, I want you guys to be rewarded something that you want.
What a
You
good
can take
guy.
the
He's
money
giving.
and hell, you can go fill up your gas tank if you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I want. And if we get Omega, I'll give you a week. I'll give you a community. You're on notice. I'll give you a week. Okay? You get Omega to 1,000 subscribers. Hear this loud. You get Omega to 1,000 subscribers.
Very nice.
I'll up it to a $100 gift card. $100 gift card, bro. I'll up it. I'll double it. And it's a crime, dudes. Give me a fucking break. Who are you watching?
This is the best.
Who are you watching that you're not subscribed to Omega, but you're watching somebody else? Who for real though? Because there's a bunch of trash out there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
There is.
There ain't shit to watch nowadays, man. And I watch a lot of people, so don't get all triggered by that. But man, there's a lot of bullshit, bro. There's nothing good to watch, bro.
Yes, there is. So he's talking about Omega Ace Gaming, who doesn't have 1,000 subscribers, and he's doing something nice out of the goodness of his heart. He's going to give away money. He's going to give away stuff. And there's other people that do this, like to die for, just out of the box. But some of these big YouTubers, they don't give a crap. They don't give a crap. Oh, I think they're. Okay. Oh, he says bye. Bye, Chase. We'll see you. Oh, see you in the next one. Okay. But Megadan sounds like you, Chris. So he's doing something just totally out of the bottom of his heart. I want to get this guy Omega Ace, and you should check him out. He's got he's a great gamer. I only watch when he streams a little bit of his games because he's fantastic at gaming. But he's just doing this because he wants to help somebody. Not because he wants subs, not because he wants, to get, somebody on their channel and hype them up so he can get their 500 or 800 subs, just because it's nice. There's some people who haven't given away crap and they make 10 times the amount that Megadan would ever think of making on YouTube. Right? It's always about what's in it for me. But this coming up, this is the thing that makes me mad about the most. Okay. And let me bring this up because I didn't bring this up. Okay. It's always about what's in it for me. And I can't believe that something happened within the past 2 weeks, guys. Okay. What did I say, Regular? They said they are just nerds that talk about arcade one-ups and what's coming in their private chat. Yeah. Yeah. And they talk about when everybody's streaming and how they're going to control the narrative and all that stuff. Yeah. And get free cabs. Okay. Let me just type this in because I want to show you. I want to bring this up because it's so disappointing. It's just disappointing that this happened. Okay. And what happened was there was. Let's just bring it up right here. Right here. All right, let's go to the other screen so I can bring this up. There was a product that just came out within the past couple weeks, and many of you know. Nothing to say. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for the $2, Hobby Hands. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just listen. You don't have to say anything. You can just listen. You can disagree after in the comments. I always, look forward to people and their comments. But this one you cannot disagree with. Every single one of these big YouTubers, right? I'll call you out by name because you need to be called out. 19K, B Kong, P Dubs, Michael B, One Up Kits. I'm sure I'm missing some other ones if people want to say. Your friend makes this awesome product here that comes out for pre-order. A pillar of the community, a pillar of the freaking community makes this awesome product, and you guys can't do crap for him and even put out a freaking community post. You can't even put out a community post saying, look at what Glenn has done. This awesome new product. You can't even do a 10-minute video. Mind you, but you can go do frickin' streams about Star Trek pinball and Dr. Seuss pinball for 3 hours. It's upsetting to me because I thought this person was your friend. I thought you wanted to support the community. I thought that's what you guys were about, were the community. And you can't even do a God-blessed video, community post, Instagram, Twitter. You can't do any of it. You don't even give it the time of day. But you'll give some stupid tchotchke by some crap-ass company 3 hours of your time on a stream. Am I wrong, Don of Time? Am I wrong, Akuma? Am I wrong, Paul? Have you seen anything from these guys? No. Steps Gaming and me and Kev did something to support our friend. Chase stands with Glenn is right. Yeah. Not one have said anything, no videos, no community post, no thing. And I know P-Dub's is going to say, oh, well, we were planning on talking about it tomorrow, right? Tomorrow in our Super Game Room Dudes, because we didn't have a Super Game Room Dudes last week. And 2 weeks have gone by and you've done 5 videos and you can't even do a community post. So don't give me that crap that you're going to talk about it at some other time. It's complete garbage. And you guys should be ashamed of yourself. Okay? You didn't back up Glenn. You didn't do anything on Glenn when he did his minicade. You know, you didn't do anything when he got ripped off, you know. Of course, he's been there for the community. He's been all around. It's a killer price. It's Glenn's product. We know he makes good product. There's no reason not to support it. There's no reason not to, Matthew. There's no reason. This is facts, tomorrow's ghost. It is. And it's sad. It's pathetic. And that's why I don't follow these guys and I don't watch them, you know? I don't support them. 5 reasons. You got 5 of them and you can come up with 30 other ones. But it's insane that these guys spend hours and hours. Mike B did 5 streams about garbage stuff, about I don't even know what, you know, but he can't even give Glenn the time of day for a 10-minute video. They didn't back him up, Jason. No, they didn't do anything. They waited for me and Kev to do something and open our mouth and go, oh, maybe we should talk about it. Maybe we should back him up. I don't know. You have to watch the video. We do believe the stick will witch with Switch and Xbox. It should be plug and play. And we went over everything with Steam. We're going to test it all when it comes out. It will work with I don't need to ask you, P-Dubs. I know he's giving you a stick. I get it. But I highly doubt that Glenn said, oh, don't say anything about it until I give you the stick for review. Don't promote it. Don't think. Because as soon as he released that video that said it's out and pre-order, you know, to me that was, hey, go support our friend. Let's give him a thing. It's not an assumption. If you have your reasons why you didn't do a community post or a video or Instagram or a Twitter or any type of notification why you didn't, if there's some logical reason, please say it on your show tomorrow. Please come up. You got 24 hours to come up with some cockamamie reason why none of you made any posts or did anything about it. I don't know, because it's up for order. It'd be great if Glenn could get pre-orders, right? Because it's for pre-order. Don't go, well, it's on pre-order. I don't want to release it till we get it and we see it. No, because every one-up, you sit there and blast the pre-orders and say how great something is and pre-order and do this and we're going to pre-order and everybody's a pre. Why can't you do it for Glenn? Yeah, they haven't. That's exactly right, 360. They haven't backed him since that incident. Why? You know, and I think maybe it's because you guys know that if you put a video out on Glenn's stick, Maybe it's not going to get your 2,000 views that if you just crap anything out of OneUp will get. Maybe it gets 1,000 and maybe it's not worth your time. I don't know. Is that the reason? It's because it's not popular? It's not in the algorithm? I don't know. But I know you guys are doing Star Trek videos and Dr. Seuss tables and all this other crap that nobody cares about. Why? Because you're in the influencer program of those companies. You're not in the influencer program of GRS because they don't have one really, you know. Yes, I'm calling everybody out. I don't have a problem calling out people when they do something that I don't agree with. I don't have a problem telling him that. He knows. Oh, sorry. What? No kids. He asked if any are kids. No kids. No kids. No kids. Yeah. Is he a fake friend? Is he a good friend? Is he, you know, I mean, and you could say you talked to Glenn. I'd be like, if Glenn said, no, don't say anything, but I'd be like, well, Rex just did a whole video with you, you know, can't you come on my show or something? Or can I put out a post? I guarantee Glenn would have said, no, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Cause that's not what he said to us. So, it's been out at least a week, you know, I don't know. I've gave him plenty of time, Akuma, because as soon as OneUp, some stupid leak comes out, there's 44 posts about some stupid leak by Arcade OneUp on every platform, Instagram, Twitter, you know, community post. Yeah, maybe he's putting one together, Paul. I don't know. Maybe you guys could actually buy the product. Oh, well, wait a second. That's just a crazy idea. You buy an $80 product to support Glenn. Completely crazy. Completely. I mean, why would you guys even do that? I mean, $80. We'd rather spend $800 on Time Crisis, right? So we could do a review, you know? I don't know. So I don't know if you're in there, just delete, just block anybody that's in there. I really don't care. What's up, Arcade Talk? Anyway, yeah, and that's the other reason, Magic, why I don't watch them, because this influencers garbage have just tainted opinions, tainted reviews, tainted everything they do. Now, I have to wrap it up, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Chase has 13 minutes till bedtime, so you guys will see. I bought 2 of the sticks. You'll see them in my Akari build eventually, and I got some good videos coming about my track and field. Stay tuned for that. Got that working, and I appreciate everybody coming in. And again, these are my opinions. Okay, this is what I think. Let me get this one last super chat. Backing Glenn is biting the OneUp hand that feeds. Backing Glenn is biting. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe there's some stigma, you know, with OneUp where if you do anything with Glenn, you're not going to get any information from us. I don't know. And go Lions. That's right. Go Lions. I told my boys I'd like the Lions tonight. I thought they could do it. Again, it doesn't apply to everybody, P-Dubs. I'm sure you bought many of their products. It doesn't apply to everybody in here, but it applies to some of them. Okay? I didn't say never will. I know you will because I know he's given you one. He already told me who he's giving them to. Okay? He already told me. Okay? So I know you're getting one. I know you're going to review it. Okay? Okay. Wrap it up. Kid says wrap it up. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. We'll be back. And Chase is awesome.